industrial designers, so our job is to bring form and function to the Flatev device. We're really big on function, so we wanted to know about every aspect of how the machine worked.
I think the most interesting part of working on this is that there are so many really heavy constraints. Our end goal is to have a really perceptively simple machine, right? That's never the same as a simple machine.
Once we had done that, then we usually go into a little research phase to understand the culture of the product, the users, and also the company, because we want this device to be a reflection not just of the people who will be using it and making delicious tortillas with it, but also the people who are making it and who have been working on this project for several years. The final design of the Flatev product was inspired a lot by the tools and implements that are used to make authentic Mexican food. Specifically the molcajete, which is it's kind of like a mortar and pestle, but it's much larger. And we really liked the form factor of it. We liked the materials. It's made out of a volcanic rock, so it has a wonderful gray color. It's very rich. It has a texture to it. It also has the pestle, which is the part that's used for grinding corn. And so we drew a lot of inspiration from that. We also looked at a lot of other Mexican cultural things, such as we looked at textiles, weavings. We looked at the architecture, everything from the pyramids to the graphics and architecture for the 1968 Mexico Olympics. So we kind of did a really deep dive into everything Mexican. Once we've done that, then we go into sketching. And then once we have a good idea of where which of those concepts seem to feel right, we'll then go into three-dimensional CAD, where we're starting to build things in 3D on the computer. And it's at that point we can start to get an idea of the scale and the form and how the form wraps around all the mechanics and what the interactions are going to be. And we can start getting very detailed at that point.
There's always a range, right, from really soft kind of sculptural forms to some more rigid, and they're somewhere in between where they're making the machine in Switzerland, but they're drawing from these historical references, right, from South and Central America. And so on the soft side, we were looking at kind of more round features, and given the size and the proportion, it started to look very much like a pig, right? And we liked embracing that. And obviously, we're not making a pig, but the kind of soft, it's constrained, but soft surfaces and shapes around it kind of make you want to hug it and pick it up, which what we wanted to do is keep the soft, friendly form and make it a mature, beautiful machine. And I think that shows in the final product.
With Flatev, they're a very spirited group of entrepreneurs, and they're extraordinarily passionate about their product. And I would like to feel that we were able to tap into and convey that passion that they displayed during the process and actually bring that into the object.
When we first met with the Flatev team, they came to us not with just a machine. They came to us with a vision of how to get their family's experience of cooking by hand in a way that was repeatable in different environments. So getting all of that together in a beautiful form that fits on your countertop, that is easy to use and understandable, is a big challenge. And in the end, we end up with this really beautiful result, which is, it is the end result of a collaboration between their personalities and our personalities and our combined knowledge and experience.
And I hope that the people who end up making delicious tortillas with this machine feel that passion.